Hey guys, today's video is going to be a little different. When I filmed this repair, it was real windy, so I recorded everything. I'm going to do voiceover work with my microphone here, and I think it's going to turn out pretty good. So, if you guys like this, give me a like, and also, if you're new here, hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. It's 100% free, and you can always change your mind later. So, right with all that said, let's roll that intro and get right into this repair. Thank you guys. Hey guys, in today's video we are repairing this Ditch Witch 1420. It's gonna need new tires. I need to clean the carburetor. It has no battery, but we use a jump box to start it. So without further ado, we're gonna get right into repairing this Ditch Witch trench digger. Okay, to start off this repair, all you're going to do is remove this nut right here. And then all you got to do is use a 12mm socket and a wrench to remove the air filter clamp. And then you slightly bend it over. And then there's two clamps for hoses. One at the beginning of the air filter housing and the other one at the beginning of the carburetor. All you do is you loosen those and you're good to go. I'll show you where those are located here in a second. Make sure that once you remove this, you just give it a slight bend. Don't bend it too much and it'll bend back just fine. Now, once you got these clamps removed, or at least loosened, I wouldn't remove them all the way. That's not a good idea. Just give it a quick pull and it should come all the way off. Now, as you can see here, this carburetor's absolutely filthy. It's just layers and layers of dirt, rust, and whatever else has got into it. Now, to remove the carburetor, all you need to do is do these flathead screws on either side. I got these screwdrivers at Harbor Freight. They allow you to put a 15mm wrench or socket on the back of them, because these are torqued on pretty good. And once you loosen them, it's all hand done, because you really can't get your sockets in there. I mean, you could have just done it with a wrench, but the screwdriver makes it a lot easier. And then after that, all you gotta do is pull the bolts out and remove the throttle linkage and the carburetor linkage, the throttle linkage and the choke linkage. And then your carburetor's off and it's good to go. I end up deciding just to replace this whole part of fuel line right here. So right here, I'm just showing you that the fuel line I'm going to replace is just real short. It just goes from that fuel pump part to the carburetor. And I'm showing you just how absolutely filthy this machine was. Just dusty, dirty, all to hell. Now, to be honest, this is one of the worst carburetors in my career that I've ever revived and got running. Most of the time I would have just replaced it. If you could see this stuff leaking out, it's real grody. So before I even clean this carburetor, I start by just blowing off as much layers of that dirt and debris as I can, and then my camera falls down. But as soon as I get most of it off, I start taking it apart. You can see that footage right now. So I initially ended up not being able to get that carburetor bolt off until after I run it through the ultrasonic cleaner once or twice. But after that, I pull it off and then I run it again, and then it comes out better. But it was pretty stuck on there. But I was actually surprised. I think it was about a total of 3 times in the ultrasonic cleaner, so an hour and 30 minutes. It actually came out pretty decent and ready to go. So now it's time to put it back together and put it back on the machine. Now it's time to put the carburetor back on the machine, put everything back together, and give this bad boy a test run. Now that I got this part done, I take this 3-in-1 oil and I just oil every sort of moving part I can find. I'm about to put the jump box on and attempt to start it, so I'm going to have the sound on. Forgive me for the wind, but I want you guys to hear this thing run. it's time to remove the tires. I go to someone else to outsource them because I do not do tires. I don't like doing it, and I don't have the tools to do it, so I outsource it. Just for reference, the tire lug nuts are a 19 millimeter. I'm using a nice little air impact here to get them off quick. Now it's time to put the tires back on. Okay guys, thanks for watching. This one final look of it all done. Other than the belt, which I had to order, but other than that, it's a great running machine. The customer will be happy. Don't forget to subscribe, leave a like, comment down below if you like this kind of video. Thank you guys.